Hey folks, it's Jeremy Hamilton with 5280 Angler with a fishing report. It is early April. Just got done fishing Deckers, and I was going to do my report outside, but it's a little breezy out there, so second report in a row from inside my vehicle. But hey, it is what it is. So what I've been noticing out here recently is mornings, when the mornings are following a colder night, and especially if it's cold in the morning, the fishing's a little bit slow to start. We're getting them on midges and scuds, sow bugs, little Baetis nymphs. It's been a little slower to start, but it doesn't take all that long to pick up. Once that sun comes out, the fish really get going pretty good. I've been running. I haven't really been changing much at all, really. I do UV, Dorsey's UV scud up top, doing orange. Some of the other guys I've heard are doing olive as well. So either way, they're just eating scuds, sow bugs, tan, gray. It doesn't really matter, just a scud. Then I'm doing a Jujubatus or a variation, any variation of that. Radiation Baetis, Jedi Master, pheasant tails, even just any kind of thinner, sparser Baetis or blue-winged olive nymph imitation has been working very well. In fact, I've been catching most fish when we're nymphing. I've been catching most fish on that. Then I'm trailing that with. Starting out in the morning with a crystal midge, UV crystal midge, and then when the midges kind of stop, then I'll go over to an RS2, and they've been eating all of it. So it's been kind of nice. It's kind of dumb fishing right now, at Deckers anyway. Then in the afternoons, they're going. Fish are moving into the riffles a little more, but also going into some of the eddies and all that, and they're feeding on blue-winged olive adults. We had a ridiculous hatch today, and we just fished the entire afternoon on dry flies. Simple, doing parachute Adams, trailed by a mole fly, both in the size 20 range, and is as much as we can get. Good drifts on them. We're getting strikes. We're getting fish, and some really good fish have been coming in too. So it's been really as good as it's been all season, and hopefully this will continue for a while. Cloudier days, like today, this afternoon got a little cloudy in the afternoon, and the hatch was just phenomenal. Sunny days, we're still going to get a hatch, but it's just not quite as prolific as the cloudier days. Also pay attention to the water level. I've noticed over the last week or so, they've been kind of monkeying around with water levels a little bit, been going a little up, a little down. When they're doing that, the fishing definitely is a little bit slower. It's a little tougher, but the fish are still eating. So, if the water goes up, you can throw a worm on there. If it comes down, just maybe go a little bit lighter on your tippet. Typically I'm doing 4X, but when the water comes down and the fish are a little more skittish, I'll go to 5. Other places, some of our guides have been doing trips out on the Eagle, reporting very good days out there. Basically the same stuff minus the scuds. A lot of good blue-wing hatches out there, midges in the morning. So kind of same patterns that you would use on the South Platte are working well on the Eagle. Williams Fork, Colorado has been getting good reports as well. So all of that's doing great. The Dream Stream is fishing well, is kind of, and again, I'm not going to go over all the same flies because it's the same thing. You just may not see the blue-wing hatches out there like you're going to see at Deckers right now. Look more for the midges, but don't count out blue-wing olive hatches out there. So it's you got to do some walking. I hear there are some lake run spawners in there. Obviously, if you're going to go out there, and the same is true on the Eagle. If you're going to go out there, steer clear of spawning fish. Definitely don't fish to those fish. Don't walk through their spawning beds or their redds. We want to preserve those future generations. On the private water note, we definitely want to discuss that for anyone looking for private water. Boxwood Gulch and Longmeadow Ranch are set to open at the end of April. So hopefully we'll be able to get off to a good start there. But in the meantime, we have Able Ranch over in Lake George, which is also the South Platte. That's open. We have Puma Hills opening very soon, which is Lower Tarryall Creek, right before it goes into Wildcat Canyon. We also have Rolling J Ranch out in Leadville. That's a great spot if you want some chances at some truly big fish, and then lots of regular old 12 to 16 inch brown trout. That's just a great place to go do that, and you're going to have that to your own. Sorry, I keep looking. There's a bald eagle flying over here, so never disappoint seeing bald eagles flying around. But everything's coming into shape. Spring fishing is officially here. We're pretty much out of the winter stuff, and like I said, just some cold mornings. Fish will be a little bit slower, but otherwise it's been really fishing pretty great anywhere I've gone. Pueblo, I forgot about that. Pueblo, below the reservoir on the Arkansas River. The water's up a little bit. I haven't honestly fished it in a little bit, but it's this time of year. It's good for a little while until they really start cranking it. But it is at a fishable level right now. You're going to be looking at surprise, same bugs. Also, you'll probably want to mix in some caddis, different flies for caddis, pupa, and larva. My favorite larva is, of course, the caddis candy, and for pupa, I really like Juan's kryptonite caddis. That's one of my favorite caddis pupa. So. And I'd imagine even the upper Arkansas has been fishing good. I can't say for sure. I haven't been up there, so I can't say with any authority. But this time of year, it usually is pretty good with the blue wings and even the start of some caddis. So if you want to adventure out, get away from some of the typical winter fishing places, now's the time to do it. But yeah, come out, fish with us. Like I said, we've got some private water open now, and very soon we'll be seeing Boxwood and Longmeadow open. And we also have a new property on the North Fork that'll be opening as well, called Two Bridges. So check it out. Visit our website, 5280angler.com. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can follow me, Jeremy Hamilton Fly Fishing. And as always, I'll see you out there.